If you're trying to run this democracy in your organization where let's get everybody's opinion, let's try to make everybody happy, you're probably not going to grow a great organization, because the reality of it is you're going to have to make some difficult decisions that are for the greater good of the organization. That is the value that you provide as a leader. Like, you are paid for your judgment and not your time. So you being able to exercise good judgment is obviously understanding that there's going to be some people you're going to make happy. There's going to be other people that you don't make happy, sometimes in the short term, sometimes even in the long term. But is this going to be a decision that makes the organization more competitive and allows everybody to be able to thrive long term? If you're trying to make everybody happy, and you're worried that if you make this decision that there's going to be someone somewhere in your organization that's not going to be happy with you, then maybe you're not the right one to lead the organization. Maybe you're not built for this. Maybe you don't have the stomach for it. Or maybe you're one of these people that's shaking your head as I'm saying this and saying, well, Mike, you don't understand. I make decisions where everybody buys in. And I'm like, what do you have, like 2 people in your company? Like, everybody buys in? I mean, I'll give you an example, right? Let's say, we decide to host this big conference. I know we talked about it. This is the one we did in 2022. It was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It was a massive, massive event, right? It's exciting. But then you go internally in the organization and you realize that, well, this is going to demand a lot of people, right? So there's going to be certain projects and initiatives and programs that we had to put on hold, okay? Operations team wasn't too thrilled about that. Marketing team is being stretched tremendously. Sales team is being stretched. Production team, we've got to put out more content than we ever have. There's going to be people on every single one of these teams that's like, it's like, it's cool that we're doing this big event, but I'm not happy with the additional workload or the time constraints or whatever. And because what? Because they're unhappy, we're just not going to do it? I mean, that would be silly. So that's why you exist as a leader. The idea is that you're charting the course. So you have this vision that you want to achieve, and there has to be, some sort of path to get there. And you have to be able to provide certainty, perhaps in times of uncertainty. And when you do so, you're going to make some people unhappy.